chickens seem to be doing good. Every morning I move them out in fresh grass and they seem healthy and happy. And you guys, what's going on? Any eggs this morning? Let's see. 2 eggs. All right, let's see what's happening in the greenhouse. I'm learning that this first year of having an actual greenhouse, a low tunnel, is going to be a learning experience. Because, no! Plants were dying. This greenhouse is working a little too good because it'd be up to like way up past 120 degrees in here. And I have to remember to lift up the sides, open the doors up, remember to water. The best plants that are growing right now are Penelope's plants that she started. Look at this. We have some lettuce. These are all radishes that are growing pretty good that I transplanted. And then we do have a single tomato plant growing over here, right there. I think it just gets too hot in this. And then plus it helps to remember to open up the sides, and I kind of forgot a few times. We have a row of radishes, plant starts that seem to have made it, such as cabbage and lettuce. But I'm waiting for a truckload of compost to come so that we could finish the rest of this garden. It's been pretty warm lately, and we just can't wait to get that going. Now that it's planting season, we need to keep those chickens more contained inside that fencing we have. Look at this, was done by a chicken destroying all our hills. Chicken right there. All this chicken damage right here. I had stuff growing here and now that's all covered. Yeah, we can't be having chicken damage in the greenhouse or outside in the food garden. No, that's not happening. I do not have a charger for it, and I would say probably that's one thing that if you can afford a charger, to get that right away, and that will train the chickens to respect this fence. They can either crawl underneath it or fly over it, but we clip their wings. I'm gonna use these landscape fabric pins. This worked fairly well for us last year, so I'm gonna do it again. Alright, so we tightened up the fencing and that seemed to be working last year, so we're gonna do it again. We don't mind them roaming around in the wintertime when really nothing's growing. Now that it's planting season, we cannot have them roaming around because they will destroy our garden.
Wow!
Oh, you scared me!
What? Look at all these. This would make a nice salad. Dandelion greens. This looks like a lion's teeth.
So while we're waiting on our compost to come this week, we're gonna start planting some herbs. What does it smell like?
So these are the seeds that I saved from last year's plant. See these little black dots? Those are seeds. Those are basil seeds. Days to harvest, 1 to 2 years. I don't have that kind of time. That's why it's called time.
Did you say 1 to 2 years?
That's what the package says, 1 to 2 years for this time to harvest. That's what it says. Days to harvest, 1 to 2 years.
Wow, nobody has that time.
I don't have that kind of time.
Still learning.
When are you guys coming inside?
We gotta go inside.
We're staying out here.
Just put on the surface because there's such time. I'm just gonna put them on the surface. So holy basil, cilantro. I know calendula is gonna grow in there. Oregano, sage, and then hopefully culinary basil.
What are you looking forward to growing in the garden once we start planting food?
Maybe pole beans this year. Last year, I feel like I didn't give them the respect they deserved. It wasn't until the end of the season when I discovered that you can can them, which I knew, but I just didn't do it yet. And then when I did it, we canned so much of it. It was fun. We had so many canned pole beans, green beans in our pantry that it lasted us all winter long. So I guess I'm looking forward to things that we can preserve that can well.
I think I'm just looking forward to eating garden salad from everything that we grew.
Oh yes.
What about you, Penelope? What are you looking forward to growing in the garden?
Corn.
Corn?
Did you like that last year?
Yeah.
Popcorn?
Ooh, we've got some popcorn seeds.
All right. But we're just getting the garden ready and trying to get everything situated before the compost comes, because once that comes, then we're gonna be ready to go. I'm gonna probably spend the rest of the day shoveling wood chips into the garden. It's a beautiful day.
Right behind tomorrow's a dead bright